They make it by themselves. We all know it's robot, and that robot they can make the robot to speak the language or somewhere in order to do that. And the robots can even now act as engineers and assemble vehicles. The robots can now even perform operation, great operation.
So Pastor Kumuyi was making a video online about robot, AI robot, artificial intelligence being an antichrist. So in this video, Pastor Kumuyi was emphasizing on the rise of technology as the prophecy being fulfilled in the Bible as an antichrist. He said in the Bible there's going to be a beast that is going to come up, and the beast is going to give life to something he created, and the thing will be able to speak like a man. So bringing robots up and training robots to be able to do like a man, to speak like a man, to work like a man, to be an engineer, is making the prophecy to be fulfilled. Is this so or is not so? I want you to watch the video to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe into our
11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. That's the deception. 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. You see the contradiction? It's really dragon on the inside, and he speaks like the dragon, but on the outside it's as gentle as a lamb. Look at verse 12. In verse 12 it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and he causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the beast, the first beast, whose deadly wonder was healed. Look at verse 13. In verse 13, and he doeth great wonders. That's part of the thing he'll use to deceive the rest of the world, and it will be shown all over. And now there's television. Now you have it, you can even capture anything now on your phone, and they'll see that, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Then in verse 14, it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth. You'll not be here at that time. Say, I will not be here at that time. Those that dwell on the earth after the church has been raptured, it says he deceived them by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should also make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, and did live. They should make an image. They should make a robot. Look at verse 15. In verse 15, and he had power to give life unto that image, the robot of the beast, that the image of the beast should both, tell me, speak. And you know, many years ago, when people read this, some of them laughed and said, how can this be that an image will be given power, and that image can speak, and that image can do this and that? But those of us who are living now very close to the coming of the Lord, the science people and the technological people, now they can make a robot. They make it by themselves. We all know it's robot, and that robot they can make the robot to speak the language or somebody, you know, they do that. And the robots can even now act as engineers and assemble vehicles. The robots can now even perform operation, great operation on people. So all this, you know, the world is preparing for the coming of the Antichrist, and we better watch and we better pray so that when he will take over completely, you will not be here. And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Look at verse 16. In verse 16, and it causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, to receive a mark in their right hand. You will not have that mark. And in their forehead. Look at verse 17. In verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, except save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, of that Antichrist, or of the number of his name. Look at verse 18. In verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600. Three score is 60, and 6. That's 666. 6, 6, 6. You will not be here at that time. But remember, this Antichrist, it will come. He'll come with a program of peace.